Hey, Bulls and Bears. It's Saturday, June 11th, 2022. Just wanted to chime in this weekend. A quick reminder that things are going to continue to deteriorate in the world, but yes, here in the US as well, the world's greatest country, some people call us. But things are going to get a lot more dangerous. Crime is rising, and today we're going to make the connection between the rising costs, the debt levels, the economy, the poverty, and the rising crime and the rising danger for everyone. Even if you have a good chunk of change put away and you're fine financially, when you go out into the world, when you're going to the grocery store, wherever it is that your day takes you, things are going to get a lot more dangerous. Crime is on the uptick uh, in the larger cities, especially. But let's talk about a few recent stories here, starting with one right here in San Diego. Starting off right here, woman allegedly steals DoorDash car, crashes into South Park building. And here is the aftermath. And this is a DoorDash delivery driver vehicle. And he parked his vehicle to make one of his deliveries. He got out and left his car running. So be very, very careful. If you're out running errands and you leave your car running, you're going to be more likely to get it stolen now as poverty increases, as the cost of living increases. And this person jumped in the car, and obviously you see what happened here. The car was basically totaled. So now you have a DoorDash driver that was just trying to make some money, just working, and now he loses his vehicle, he or she. It was a he actually, but it was a she that took the vehicle. Not that that matters. And there you see what happened. So now we have someone that's not going to be able to work because their vehicle has been totaled. And depending on what kind of insurance they had, hopefully they had insurance. I'm thinking they wouldn't want to work and drive around without insurance, but imagine if they didn't have insurance. But even if they did have insurance, they're likely going to have a deductible if they had full coverage on the vehicle, and their insurance rates are likely going to go up because of this. Yes, it wasn't their fault. The car got stolen, so most insurance companies won't ding you for that. But some will. Some will. I mean, if you leave your car unlocked, you can say it's not your fault, and the insurance company can say yes, it is, and you can argue with them. But it's going to be up to the company. But even if you have full coverage, even if you have insurance, the deductible plus the time that you are without a vehicle, hopefully you had rental coverage on your insurance. I know I'm talking about insurance a lot here. But this DoorDash driver jumped on the hood of the vehicle. Now, that part of it was not shown in this footage, and this person was actually injured, so he had to take time off of work anyways. So, bottom line, just be careful. We know the medical costs are the number one cause of bankruptcy, and you get into an accident and you have some big high deductibles and you don't have the right health insurance. Even with health insurance, if you have high deductibles, you could find yourself in big, big trouble. And if you're unfortunate enough to have your vehicle stolen, if you've had that happen to you, you know how difficult of a time it could be. And that's if you're not in the vehicle. What if you are in the vehicle? What if somebody comes up and demands you get out of your vehicle, and now you're even in bigger danger, not just financial danger, but your life could be in danger. And this is just one of the things, one of the pieces of the puzzle that we try to tie in here. When the economy deteriorates, when everybody's in debt, when inflation rises so much, people pull back on the spending. That's going to have a major impact on jobs. We're already seeing the job numbers start to uptick. Remember in 2020, with everything being shut down, people paid off debt. Credit card debt actually went down. People had a lot of rescue programs, the cancellations of rent, the foreclosure moratoriums. Those are over for the most part, and now the danger begins. Debt rising like never before. Costs rising like the worst we've seen in many, many decades. All-time high prices in many different categories. And now the crime spike. And yes, it's already been spiking, but it's going to get a lot worse, and it's going to start spiking a lot faster as poverty, debt, and despair gets worse. Now, in this story, which just happened here this week, in San Diego. The person that took this vehicle, this woman actually walked away, amazingly. When you look at the crash, it's pretty amazing. And a good Samaritan actually followed her and called the cops, and they were able to apprehend her. And here she is in this circle. A lot of people were just looking at the crash and not looking at her. But I think I see the person that probably turned her in turns around right here and starts following her. And then this guy turns around with his camera. And okay, yeah, this guy here, he took off running to keep track of where she was headed. And yes, she did get apprehended later, this report indicates. So yes, according to all the data that I've gathered, according to the reason why crime is increasing, the reasons that are causing crime to increase, the underlying causes are not going away. And in fact, things are headed in the wrong direction. Things are likely to get worse. So multiple states report increase in car thefts in 2022. The people that have to park on the street, a lot of people, especially living in the cities, don't have a private parking area or a garage. A lot of people in condominium and apartment living have to park on the street. Even if you're not on the street, a lot of times we're in a parking lot or a parking area where someone can just come off the street and break into your vehicle. Right, so now we have all these things mounting on top of each other. The more poverty spreads, the more dangerous it's going to get, the more people are going to try to take what you have. Combine that with the rising costs, combine that with the uptick now in joblessness. And we've got some big problems and we've got a dangerous situation. So bottom line, be careful out there. Now, as I was scouring the news today for this report, I came across this quote: "Hunger makes a thief of any man." So even people that you thought you could trust, even people that may not look like that you need to be careful around, be very, very careful, because I think we're going to be headed into some unprecedented territory. Actually, we're already there when you look at all the numbers, all the data. We're already there. Record levels of debt. We've never had the bankers keep rates so low for so long as we have. When we look back over the last 10 or 12 years, this has never happened. We've never had to have all these rescue programs in order to keep millions of people from losing their homes and getting kicked out of their rentals. And just everything we've seen is just unprecedented. And it's just beginning to unfold. It's going to get worse, folks. Be careful out there, bottom line. I do not want anyone on my channel here, any one of my viewers, to get hurt. And I would really like it for all of us here to be as prepared as possible. So you know what I'm going to say. Keep stacking. Stay well. Stay safe. Bye for now, everybody. Peace.